PM Rowley's decision to rename Emancipation Day as African Emancipation Day is viewed as a mere political election gimmick ahead of the general election. This move should be outrightly dismissed by the Black community of Trinidad and Tobago. People won't be fooled, government PR will backfire. An opinion by Igoro Ome. Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley's recent statement that the cabinet has decided to change the name of Emancipation Day to African Emancipation Day is meaningless. What is more newsworthy is the PNM's callous disregard of the UN General Assembly's declaration of the International Decade for People of African Descent, 2004 to 2025, the disrespectful attitude to the Trinidad and Tobago Reparations Committee, and just recently the lamentation of Mrs. Camille Robinson Regis that she is seriously affected by the decline within Afro-Trinidad communities. These are a few matters that show the lack of concern that the PNM has for Afro-Trinidadians. We must never forget that it took 15 years of lobbying from 1970 before a public holiday was granted for emancipation. And it was not until 1996 that the day was internationalized on the initiative of the National Joint Action Committee and the Caribbean Historical Society. Anytime the present government makes a move to involve Africans in any meaningful aspect of the narrative of national development, beware, it is to tie up the PNM base more firmly to the elites who dominate the party. Now a general election is due, and the PNM has to make up for lost ground among Africans. Violent crime is out of control. The gangs are centered in the PNM African base and behave just like those in Haiti in their attitude to authority. In addition, there is a scourge of mental illness that is really troubling among Africans. Likewise, education and training have suffered in the African community simply because there is no credible motivation toward long-term success. Ask Minister Robinson Regis. She may be able to tell you better than I. I will not be deceived by what is now being presented. The rash of public relations about what the government is doing is nothing more than the customary road paving that comes before every election. However, the public relations will backfire because there is an old adage, possibly from Abraham Lincoln, you can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. I think Dr. Rowley, Mrs. Robinson Regis, and PNM government should bear that in mind.